What if I told you that I bought this pull-apart Wagyu brisket for just £10 from Aldi? Would you believe me? Well, that's exactly what I did, and in this video I'm going to show you how to prepare it, smoke it on the barbecue, and also try and answer the question, is this even real? £10 for Wagyu, what's going on? Is it fake? Or have I accidentally hit the jackpot? Well, let's find out. During my regular weekly Aldi shop, I stumbled across this Wagyu Beef Brisket. And right away, I'm confused. This thing only costs £10. But I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, so I completely abandon my weekly shop, take this thing through the self-checkout and rush on home. Now, I have never cooked a Wagyu brisket before, and like most virgins, I am equal parts excited and confused. I am holding in my hands nearly a kilogram of Wagyu beef that cost me just over a tenner. Now, it looks quite marbled and I'm pretty happy with it, but it's not quite the A5 Japanese standard that I've seen other people do. So what gives? Is this just fake Wagyu? Well, not really. See, if you read the small print, it says it is sired by 100% Wagyu bulls, which basically means it's 50% genetically Wagyu. The other half is going to be some sort of British breed. But let's get it cooked and see how it turns out. Now, as this is still a rolled brisket flat, I'm going to use Marcus Borden's method of smoking, then braising. First things first, slice up some onions, any type will do, to make a comfy onion bed for your brisket. Then shove in some garlic cloves, or if you're lazy like me, some lazy garlic. Enough for about 4 cloves worth. Then it's time to unwrap. Now, when I actually get this thing open, I can see even clearer that there is some nice marbling on it, but it's really not up to sort of Japanese Wagyu standard, nowhere near. And looked at from the ends, it's not too dissimilar to just a standard rolled brisket that you might find in your local supermarket. Now, as pretty much always with my briskets, I'm just going to use salt, pepper and garlic rub. And once it's had a nice covering, you can take it out to the barbecue. For this cook today, I'm going to use my Traeger pellet smoker, but if you don't have one, any lidded barbecue will do. Just set it up for indirect heat and get it to run at about 120 degrees. Let that sit for around 4 hours and then come back to it once it is 75 degrees internal. You can do this by using a built-in thermometer like the Traeger has, or you can use a handheld one, which I always use for a second opinion. It's telling me we're at 74 degrees, which is close enough, and now it's time for a beer. Now, I didn't just pause the cook so that I could have myself a lovely beer. This is actually going to form the braise. I'm using an amber ale, but really any beer will do. Just pour in about half of it around your brisket onto those onions. That's right, only pour on half. The other half, all for you. It genuinely says that in the recipe. I'm not making this up. If you're not a drinker, of course, I'm sure something like a Guinness Zero would work very well here. Then cover in foil and close the lid. After around 2.5 hours, or when your probe is telling you it's 95 degrees, or in this case 97, your brisket is fully cooked and ready to come off. And remember to use heat-proof gloves unless you're trying to get rid of your fingerprints. Let the thing rest for about 20 minutes. I know it's hard, but come on, don't ruin it at the last hurdle. Once that agonizing 20 minutes has passed, you can do the big reveal. And wow, does this thing smell good. Obviously, you can't smell through your watching device, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. If I had to describe it in one word, it would be beefy. I do highly recommend this method of cooking a brisket. If you've not tried it before, go out, grab yourself a cheap supermarket brisket and follow along. One of the mistakes that new barbecuers often make is going out and getting themselves a UK brisket and then following along with the American style, and it's a completely different cut of meat. You're never going to get the same results. This is how we do things over here. And to be 100% honest with you, I've done it both ways, and I have to say, I think this way is my favourite. Is that because it tastes better, or am I just really tight? Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Side effect of doing this method is that you end up with this delicious, and I mean delicious, onion kind of gravy. Is it gravy? It's not quite thick enough. Jus? I don't know, I'm not a chef. Either way, you've got these cooked onions that are just full of all of that fat and lovely dripping from the beef and all that garlicky goodness, and it's delicious. Now let's just cut off that butcher twine. And then we're ready to carve. When you get this right, your knife should go straight through this thing like butter. But of course, this is not a regular supermarket brisket. This is Wagyu, so we shall hold it to a higher standard. Okay, so far so good. We've got our nice little smoke ring going on there. Looks like there's some nice juices coming out of it. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this so far. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what my 10-year-old son has to say.
Wow, that looks tasty.
Oh, thanks buddy, I appreciate it. And he's not wrong, it is looking particularly good. The risk with a brisket flat always is that it's going to dry out slightly, and this doesn't seem to have happened at all. Cheeky little taster for the chef. Now, one of the classic things to do with the brisket is put a slice of it on the back of the knife and see if it all holds together, and this is passing that test with flying colours. Next one is the classic tear. Does it pull apart in your hands? And oh yes, it does. Just look at that. Can't wait to serve this thing up. So, have those golden letters saying Wagyu on the packet made any difference whatsoever? Well, honestly, I think it really has. No, this isn't a Japanese A5 Wagyu, but it cost me a tenner from Aldi, and I think it was easily worth it. Now I get to do my absolute favourite thing and get my hands on some large baps. This time they're from Co-op, but I'm not too fussy. As long as they're big enough, any baps will do. I call them baps, but you may well call them something else. What do you call them? Bread rolls, I mean, not, you know. I'm keeping things super simple today with a simple brisket roll covered in those gorgeous onions, and then as a little treat I'm just going to pour over some of that lovely gravy, juice stuff over it. It's good. This isn't mine, of course. I have to make Mrs. Barbecue's food first, otherwise I'll never hear the end of it. But I think you'll agree, that's a nice looking bap. Now, time for mine. Don't tell her, but I'm having more meat. So while I'm putting this beautiful sandwich together, just a reminder that in next week's video I'm going to be doing a bit of a Q&A to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Ed's Barbecue. If you've got any questions at all, please leave them in the comments and I will answer whatever... Oh, that's good, isn't it? Look at that, just going over. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Anyway, I will answer any questions that you choose to put in the comments, no matter how personal. And if you don't have a question that springs to mind, I'd be very interested to hear what video ideas that you would like me to do next. I do of course have a list of video ideas that's longer than my... well, it's pretty long, but I'm interested in what you want to see. I mean, only if it's barbecue related, this isn't OnlyFans. But back to our Wagyu brisket. Now, would I recommend you going out and buying one of these if you see them? Yes, 100% I would. Is it fake Wagyu? Well, not really. It technically is Wagyu, but it's also not quite the Wagyu that you might be used to. Hope that answers all your questions, and I will see you in the next video.